While Ayaka handles things with elegance on the battlefield, Ayato handles everything behind the scenes, and still finds time to sip boba like it's a 5-star buff. Cool, calm, and devastatingly hydro, Kamisato Ayato remains one of the best normal attack-driven DPS units in Genshin. Whether you're building him for a quick swap Vaporize team, or want him as your freeze field commander, this guide has everything you need to make Ayaka's big brother the smoothest sword and boba enjoyer in Teyvat. Before we continue, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor. If you're a fan of Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, or Zenless Zone Zero, and you love collecting unique, high-quality merch, you've got to check out GachaKing.store. From stylish shirts to amazing mousepads and everything in between, it's the ultimate destination for gamers who want to rep their favorite characters. Plus, every purchase helps support the channel, so you can look good and feel great about it. Don't miss out. Head over to GachaKing.store now and treat yourself or grab a gift for a fellow Gacha fan. Now, let's get back to the video. Ayato's normal attack, Kamisato Art, Marobashi, performs a string of fast slashes. While not his main source of damage once he's fully built, it's still solid for early game or between rotations. His elemental skill, Kamisato Art, Kyuka, is where the real damage begins. After activating it, Ayato enters the Takimeguri Kanka state and rapidly slashes enemies with hydro-infused attacks that scale off his max HP. This skill makes him a field-time efficient DPS with a surprisingly flexible playstyle. His elemental burst, Kamisato Art, Suyu, creates a wide AoE field that rains hydro blades down on enemies, continuously applying hydro while boosting the normal attack damage of characters inside the field. It works both as a support tool for other characters and a consistent off-field damage dealer, especially in freeze or vape setups. Start by leveling up Ayato's elemental skill first. This is his primary source of damage and what turns him into a rapid slicing hydro menace. After that, upgrade his elemental burst for its great utility and off-field pressure. His normal attack can be leveled last, since it's only used outside of his infused stance or as filler in rotations. Ayato's artifact setup is built around enhancing his hydro damage and crit output. For main stats, use hydro damage bonus on the goblet, crit rate or crit damage on the circlet based on your weapon and substat balance, and attack rates on the sands for scaling. For substats, prioritize crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and energy recharge. Enough to keep his burst cycling smoothly. A bit of HP percent also synergizes with his skill scaling. The best full set is typically Heart of Depth for balanced skill and burst performance. Or you can go 2-piece Heart of Depth plus 2-piece Gladiator's Finale, or Echoes of an Offering for solid stat boosts. Ayato's best weapon is Haran Geppaku Futsu, his signature sword, which gives a strong crit rate boost and increases his normal attack damage. Perfect synergy. Primordial Jade Cutter is also excellent, boosting both crit rate and HP, which directly benefits his skill scaling. 4-star options like the Black Sword are great for increasing crit rate and healing from normal attacks. If you're crafting, Amanoma Kaguchi is reliable and helps solve energy problems. Lion's Roar is a niche option that shines against electro-affected enemies, especially in electro-charged comps. Ayato's most reliable team setup is the Hydro Hypercarry Vaporize comp, featuring Ayato, Xiangling, Bennett, and Kazuha, or Sokrose. Xiangling and Bennett create consistent pyro application, while Kazuha enhances damage with swirls and elemental buffs. For freeze teams, run Ayato, Ganyu, or Rosaria, Shenhei or Diona, and Kokomi or Jin. This setup keeps enemies locked in place while Ayato and your cryo unit tag team the damage. Other great picks include Xingqiu or Yellen as Hydro support if Ayato is playing a more bursty role, and Fischl or Raiden Shogun if you want to go full Electrocharge Chaos. Ayato's flexibility makes him a strong centerpiece or support depending on what your team needs. And that's how you build Kamisato Ayato, the Hydro Tactician with clean swordplay, smart utility, and a wardrobe. Whether you're freezing enemies in place or vaporizing your way through Spiral Abyss, he remains one of the smoothest DPS picks in the game. Catch me live on Twitch for builds, pulls, and Ayato-approved tea breaks, follow me on X for updates and hot takes, and don't forget to join the Discord to chat, theorycraft, and flex your artifacts. And hey, grab some clean merch at GachaKing.store. By following this guide, you too can be a Gacha King. See you in the next one.